Write a short paragraph about your holidays. Okay, I'm going to do 2 paragraphs. I'm just going to start off by sort of saying what sort of things I want to cover in my paragraph. Okay, so firstly, I want to say something about whether I like holidays or not. That's going to be my first introductory thing. Then I might mention what type of a holiday maker I am. Then maybe I'm going to say where I like to go, or perhaps compare that to where my parents or the rest of my family like to go. I might mention where I like staying or where I don't like staying. Sort of a heart and a non-heart there. Maybe give some reasons why. And finally, maybe talk about some of the activities that I like to do on holiday. Right, this is a simpler version. First of all, I'm going to start off by saying something about holidays, and I'm going to start off by saying that I love the summer holidays. Okay, school's very stressful, and I love the summer holidays. I'm going to now say what type of holiday maker I am, and I really like, I'm very sporty, and therefore I like going on sort of active type of holidays. So I'm going to say, to start off with, that I'm very sporty. Or no, I'm not actually. I think actually I'll start off by saying that I like going on active holidays because I am very sporty. So, ich mache, and then I need to use gern after my verb, einen aktiven Urlaub. And I'm going to say weil, right? And I want to say I am sporty, which is ich bin sportlich, but because I'm using weil, I've got to put bin at the end. Weil ich sportlich bin. But my parents don't like sporty holidays. They like to go to towns. Now I think that's really boring. But so we're going to link this with aber. So my parents would rather do, or my parents. Okay, well let's start with my parents. Meine Eltern. So they prefer, so that's lieber, but I need a mache first. In fact, I'm going to need machen because it's my parents. Lieber, what did I say? Yes, they do prefer to do a town or city break, eine Städtereise. And I find that boring. Und ich finde das langweilig. Okay, so I've already got a lot of my angles covered. I wanted to say the type that I like some holidays. I wanted to mention what type of holiday maker I am, where I like to go, maybe where my parents like to go, and how often. Right, now I was going to mention how often. I'm going to say that usually we go to, I don't know, let's think Devon. Devon's got lots of things for lots of different types of people. So usually or normally, let's use normally. Normalerweise, right, we travel is wir fahren, but because I've used normalerweise, I need word order too. Normalerweise fahren wir nach Devon. What else could I say there? I could use another weil. Perhaps I could say because it's beautiful. So it is beautiful is es ist schön. In fact, we could say it's very beautiful or especially beautiful. Es ist sehr schön or es ist besonders schön. Now I'm going to use weil. No, actually I'm not. I'm going to use something else. This time I'm going to use da, which means as. You can use it the same way as weil. Da es sehr schön ist. Now, why might we go to Devon? Because you can chill and you can do water sports. Now, I know that the structure I want to use is zu, which means in order to. So I want to say we go to Devon. So I'm going to repeat myself. Wir fahren nach Devon. And I'm going to put and I've got that zu I need to insert somewhere. Right, to do sport. So Sport, I'm going to insert the zu here because I remember that zu, the zu is put before the infinitive at the end. Okay. Oh no, I wanted to say and to chill. Und zu chillen. Here I put the and the zu together because there's nothing in between. Right, have I finished? Oh, I haven't said where we like to stay. Running out of room on this slide a bit. I'm just going to make it a little bit smaller and hopefully I'll be able to fit a tiny bit more on. Okay, so I haven't used am liebsten. I like am liebsten and it's quite good to put at the beginning of a sentence. So am liebsten, we like to stay. So wir übernachten is we stay. We like to stay is wir übernachten gern, but I'm using am liebsten, so I don't need gern. So I need word order 2. So am liebsten übernachten wir im Hotel. Now I've used da and I've used weil. I think I might use another weil. And comfortable is bequem. And I've used weil, so I've got to remember to put my verb to the end. Weil es sehr bequem ist. Right, I'm quite pleased with that paragraph. Let's just have a look at the merits of this paragraph. It's good. We've managed to produce an introductory sentence. I've used gern correctly in the correct place. I've got aktiven with an en on. This is because Urlaub is masculine. I've used a weil. I've given a reason why I like that type of holiday. I've used prefer and I've used a but. So I've used a connective. And I've given another opinion here. By using Normalerweise at the start of my sentence, I've had to use a verb. And it's quite good because I've used fahren rather than just using ich this time. And then I have backed it up again with another reason why. And this time I've used da with word order 3. And finally, to sort of finish off, I've used zu here to give a reason why I like that type of holiday. And finished off with another word order 2, which is here, and another reason why. Okay, now for something a little bit more complicated. I'm going to start it off in word order 1, and I'm going to use a structure which means I am looking forward to the holidays, which is ich freue mich auf. In fact, my first sentence is going to be word order 1, and it's going to be I always look forward to the summer holidays. So it's a reflexive verb, that's why it's quite a good one to use. So here goes. Ich, all right. Ich freue mich immer auf die Ferien. And I'm going to back that up with a reason why. And my reason why is because, you could say because school is very stressful. That would be quite a good one to use. Or because I like relaxing. Perhaps we'll leave I like relaxing. That's quite a nice one. Right, so let's have the school is very stressful. Also die Schule ist sehr stressig. So I'm going to say weil. Okay, verb at the end, remember. Weil die Schule. In fact, I'm not going to say is very stressy. I'm going to say it stresses me. Okay, so I'm not going to put my ist. It's going to be a stressed at the end. Weil die Schule mich stresst. Okay, now I'm going to talk about what type of holidays I like. Now, we learned in the last unit, ich interessiere mich für, which is another reflexive verb. And I'm going to use part of that in my second sentence. I'm going to say that a sporting holiday is not for me, or it does not interest me. So, it's going to be word order 2. Ein Sporturlaub interessiert mich nicht. I'm not very sporty, and I could put another vowel, but we don't want to overdo it with the vowels. But I could use a den, and den is a good alternative to vowel and da, but it is followed by word order 1. So I can put ich next. Ich bin gar nicht sportlich, or even better, I could have written denn ich bin kein sportlicher Typ. Okay, so denn ich bin gar nicht sportlich. Okay, so I've covered my sort of first 4 lines quite nicely. Now I'm going to go on and say what kind of a holiday I like to do, and perhaps what type of holiday my parents like to do. So I'm going to start off with am liebsten mache ich. Nice word order 2. I like beach holidays. So einen Urlaub am Meer. And this time I'm going to say because, but I'm going to use da. Da ich. Oh, now what do I like to do by the seaside? Oh, I like to sun myself, and I like to relax. And I sun myself as ich sonne mich. So I've used da I've got to use word order 3. Da ich mich. In fact, I'm going to put gern in as well because I like to sun myself. So ich mache gern einen Urlaub am Meer, da ich mich gern sonne. Und what else do I like doing by the seaside? Da ich mich gern sonne und sehr gern schwimme. Yeah, I've got to make sure, because that's 2 reasons that go with da. I need both my verbs at the end of the particular part of the sentence they relate to. However, my parents really don't like going to the seaside. They prefer to go to the city. So I'm going to say, however, my parents like to do a holiday, or they like to do a Städtereise. Jedoch machen meine Eltern gern eine Städtereise. Now, can you see here, I've had to put a word order 2 because I used jedoch. And it's just like saying meine Eltern machen gern, which is what we've been practicing. Jedoch machen meine Eltern gern eine Städtereise, but I don't like it, or it doesn't please me, right? That's quite a good one. Es gefällt mir nicht. Es gefällt mir nicht. Now, I can't quite use that as a linking, so I'm actually going to put a was in. Was mir nicht gefällt. Okay, and I've got there again another word order 3. Right, my parents, doesn't matter what kind of holiday they like, we have to do a family holiday, so I'm going to say usually we go camping. So usually, this is what we usually do, so we could write gewöhnlich or normalerweise. Gewöhnlich machen wir. Now I'm going to do a little trick here, which is, again, you can only do really when you know your German. I'm going to put an aber here because, I'm actually sort of disagreeing with what my parents just want to do. They want to go on city breaks. But I'm... so, usually, however, this is almost like saying usually, however, we do a camping holiday. Machen wir aber einen Campingurlaub. And I'm going to use here zu. Okay, zu. And remember, you've got to put the zu before the infinitive. And this is going to mean in order to. Gewöhnlich machen wir aber einen Campingurlaub, die frische Luft, to enjoy the fresh air, zu genießen. Okay. And just to finish off my sentence, I'm going to say something about whether I enjoy this type of holiday or not. So, yeah, you can use something like was in the textbook. Es macht jede Menge Spaß. It's a lot of fun. When it's sunny, because I want to use a more complicated structure again. Wenn es sonnig ist. And then I can sort of say, but when it rains, it is very wet or something like that. So, but again, we've used that once, I think. Aber wenn es regnet, and again, this is word order 3. Ist es sehr nass? That would be it is very wet. Or I could use we get very wet. Now, as you know, get or receive is bekommen, but you cannot use bekommen here. You have to use the verb to become, which is werden. And that actually in this context means we get very wet. So, werden wir immer sehr nass. Okay, that will do. That's a good paragraph. Let's just get the highlighter out so we can look at what we like about this particular paragraph. Okay, one of the things I'm looking for when I'm looking at your work is a variety of word order. We've got word order 1 here. Have we got any other word order 1? Yes, there's another word order 1 here. We're looking for some word order 2, which we've got here. In fact, that's not strictly word order 2. That's more like word order 1. Anyway, we've got some word order 2 here, here, here. Okay. We also had some word order 1, didn't we, after den? So there's actually another word order 1 there. Right, and we've got lots of word order 3. We've got weil, we've got da, we've got was, we've got then. So quite a good variety of word order 3 structures. We've got some adverbs of frequency like immer. Am liebsten's an adverb. We've got another immer up here. Perhaps we should change one. And yeah, lots of good stuff going on. I've got an zu, which is a more complicated structure as well. Reads well. Good luck with your paragraph.